Hello everybody, welcome to the clay art pot tutorial. So this tutorial is more of to give you ideas um, because you can paint your little pot any way that you want, and I started off with just like a cute little face, but I will go around and paint the rest of this. I did try to use the paint to paint some designs, but I think, at least for what I was doing, the paintbrush was a little too big, but you could use a toothpick and go in for smaller details. It is important to stir the paint. This chalk paint is thick like glue, so keep that in mind. So give it a good stir before you start. And because the paint is so thick, you really only need one coat. If I couldn't see any of the clay color seeping through. Of course, if you want to give it more than one coat, there should be enough paint to do that as well. And the reason that we're using the chalk paint is because it takes permanent marker really well, and it doesn't seem to deteriorate the nib on the marker like some other paints do. And the great thing about this is, while we provided a black permanent marker, you can use any color permanent marker that you want. So if you have a vision in your mind of something very colorful, go for it. Just do it. So yeah, just went through, did my painting, and then you want to let it dry completely before you draw anything. So drying. Do. Alright. Now that it's dry, you can go through with your permanent marker and start making different designs, or you can put a little quote on there, or you can draw a character, whatever makes you happy and brings you joy. So I'd already done the little character face, as I said, and so for this part I just wrote "be happy," cliche, easily recognizable. And then I made like little doodle sparkles around it to make it stand out. And while I'm doing this, I will say that it says for the paint that it is meant for indoor use only, which is weird because people use them to paint chairs that are outdoor chairs. So I don't know. I would say err on the side of caution and keep your little painted pot inside. And what I've seen people do is they've put fake succulents in it. I've seen people put real succulents in it. I've seen origami succulents. I've seen little flowers. Some people decorate them and then use them as a pencil holder. So there are many versatile options for this tiny little planter pot. And for this last doodle, I just drew a really rough looking cactus. If you don't know what to draw, but you know you want to draw something, I encourage you to check out the library's Saturday Scribbles videos. We have a playlist on our YouTube page, and there are all kinds of doodles that you can learn from there, whether it's facial expressions or Zentangle patterns. I think I even have a cactus video on there, and the cacti look way better than this one. But that's just an option, and a shameless plug. And just to show you that you can use other permanent markers, I have a non-Sharpie brand permanent marker, and I just went in and did like a little colored outline, and I checked the nub. I didn't show it in the video, but I checked the nib. I checked the nib and it worked just fine on paper. It didn't have any residue, it wasn't scraped up or anything like that, so I was very happy with that. And I really do encourage you to just have fun with this. And you could even do what I did and have 3 different sides. And then if you get bored looking at one side, you can look at a different side. Or if you have them on a lazy Susan, you could get multiple, put them on a lazy Susan, and then spin them around. And this is my finished product. I hope that you have a great time with yours, and thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.